Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining the Pour-Off. Before we get into the bottle versus bottle, before the blind tasting, before the rankings, the demotions, and the eliminations, we need to talk about the problem that started all this. My liquor cabinet is a mess. And I don't mean a little disorganized. I mean truly chaotic. Yeah, I don't know if you have the same problem, but in my case, my liquor cabinet slowly became the liquor cabinet slash storage slash everything goes here place. And at some point I realized something. If a friend asked me right now to pour my best bottle, I would probably hesitate. Not because I don't have good bottles, but because I need to solve the puzzle of where everything is. So I figure maybe if I actually put intention into this space, if I organize it properly, if I make it look good, if every bottle has a reason to be here, then putting a drink becomes simple again. Right now there's no system, no logic, no hierarchy, nothing. I do have a top shelf, technically, but the bottles there aren't really top shelf. They're just there. Some are expensive, some are sentimental, some were gift. Below that, things get worse. There are cards with bottles stacked wherever they fit, duplicates, half-empty bottles, things I honestly forgot I even own. And then there are objects in this cabinet that have absolutely no business being here at all. Tools, random glassware, things that somehow ended up next to spirits they don't respect. In short, this is a mess. And sure, I could fix it the boring way. I could line up things, sort by brands, or by price, or by whatever the internet says is good. But that sounds terrible. That sounds really tedious and boring. So instead, I decided to turn the problem into a challenge, and honestly, to ask for help from the outside, your help. Whether it's advice on organizing shelf or recommendations for bottle worth trying, that's what the Pour-Off is about. This show exists to bring order to chaos, but in a way that's honest, entertaining, and just a little bit ruthless. The goal is simple. Every bottle on my shelf needs to earn its place. Not because of its name, not because of what it costs, not because someone online said it was good, but because it actually delivers. Here's how this works. My liquor collection will be organized into three zones. At the very top, we have top shelf. This is sacred territory. I only have room for 10 bottles, no more. These are bottles I reach for without thinking, bottles that represent my taste. If something lives here, it has passed every test. Below that is the bottom shelf. This is the working class of the cabinet. Room for 40 bottles. These are solid performance, reliable, good value. Not legends, but respected. And then there's the mixer car. Room for 50 bottles. These are spirits that serve a purpose. They mix well, they play a role, they don't need to be shined on their own, and that's fine. Not every bottle needs to be a hero. But here's the rule that changed everything. Anything that scored below 5 on a 10-point scale doesn't get a shelf. It doesn't get a car, it lives forever. No excuses, no sentimental value, maybe later. This is a survival system. Every bottle will be evaluated on three things only: aroma, taste, and finish. That's it. No packaging, no marketing, no backstory influencing the score. Blind tasting levels the playing field. But before the battle begins, we need to make this place usable. Right now, the cabinet doesn't reflect intention at all. It reflects accumulation. So, this episode is about the reset. Not testing yet, not scores yet. I know, sounds boring, but we need to start somewhere. Just putting initial order where none exists. clearing space, grouping bottles by category, removing things that don't belong here at all. Think of this as setting the arena, because once this is done, every bottle will know exactly what it's fighting for. This isn't about being a snob, it's not about chasing luxury, it's about enjoyment. I want to know, and truly know, what deserves space in my collection. And hopefully, along the way, you'll participate too, by sharing suggestions, ideas, and recommendations. In the end, this cabinet will reflect who I am and my personal taste, as it should. What I reach for when I want something familiar, what I pull when friends come over, what I mix without regret, and what honestly needs to go. If you love great spirits, whether you drink alone or share them with friends, this journey is for you. Because chances are your cabinet looks a lot like mine, a mix of good intentions and bad organization. Over time, the Pour-Off will do the work. Blind testing, head-to-head matchups, unexpected wins, comfortable bottles getting exposed. But today, we clean the slate. We decide what belongs in this place and what doesn't. So let's get started. First, measurements. This closet rack has to go. It looks like it belongs in a wardrobe, not a liquor cabinet. So we took it out and used this high strength small hole repair paste. It's very practical, has its own spatula, has the sanding on the cap, really nice. Linking in the description, please. If you click there, that will help the channel. We'll remove it, patch the holes, and paint. The top shelf stays. I actually love this shelf, and I don't want to mess it up. Next, the bottom shelf card gets replaced with proper shelving. Let's put that together. I got a bunch of items from Amazon that I'm also linking here in the description, but one of those was this bookshelf that my wife found. It looks really nice. It comes in a bunch of sizes and one of those sizes fit perfectly for my project. Comes in a lot of colors. I was bouncing between this one with the natural wood and a darker one, but this one ended up winning. And for 119, that doesn't seem like a bad deal. with the shelf in place, this route needs something extra, so yeah, you know, LED lights. Now we're getting somewhere. With the space ready, let's sort the initial bottles. The empty bottle goes first, as much as I love them. Even my favorite rums. Empty is empty. Mixed card next. I think I'm going to keep this one, it's useful. Then the bottom shelf. I'm sorting the bottles by price. I think it's the fairest way to start this match. And I already know it will change once blind testing starts. Let me know if you agree with these initial placements. I'm going to leave the final list sorted from highest to lowest price in the description of the video, and then at the end we will roll it out like if they were the credits. That came out looking very nice. And finally the top shelf. See that last bottle there? It was a gift from my father. It's unopened. It's the most expensive bottle I own, and right now it carries more sentimental value than anything else here. That bottle is the final challenge of the Pour-Off, so stick with us to see how we get there. For now, this is the end result. Not bad, right? Considering where we're sat. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining, and let me know in the comment which two bottles should we start with.